Okay, a quick bike race between Nadia and Seb. The start line is the yellow line, but Nadia, I want you to move back a bit because Nadia's going to get to cycle towards the line and the race will begin when Nadia gets to the line. Go!
Oi!
As a coach, I often get asked about the split step. Why do you have to split step? Well, that's the reason why. The split step initiates motion, which gets you away faster. In tennis, that means a bit more time to move, set up, and play your shot. So what is the split step? It's simply a small jump that you do just before your opponent hits the ball. Let's take a look. The shot is completed, then recovery steps, and the split step comes now. This is exactly the same as the bounce step that Trev mentioned in our popular ladies morning video, video 11 if you haven't seen it. So what makes a good split step? 3 things: lightness, a wide stance, and great timing. Lightness is a good characteristic to have in all aspects of your footwork and movement, and is where the popular phrase "on your toes" is very apt. Try and use the front half of your feet to push up and land to achieve better lightness. The wide stance is for good balance, and often you'll see players landing with a wider stance than they started with. Feel free to check the Robledo clip again to have a look at those 2 things. When returning serve, players will often jump forwards into their split step. This is to initiate forward momentum that helps with weight transfer and taking the return early. Only having to defend half the court when returning makes this a sensible option. Let's take a look. We've got lightness and a wide stance, but the key to effective split steps is great timing. You want to start your split step just before your opponent hits the ball, and the best clue for that is with your opponent's racket. As a rough guide, try to start your split step when you see your opponent's racket about to begin the forward swing. Here's a rally in a pro match. Niemanen's about to start his forward swing, so look for Monaco's split step. Now Monaco's forward swing is about to begin, so look for Niemanen's split step. Armed with your knowledge of split steps, have a look at the following clips and see how many you can spot.
So when they say shut it down, give we one more song. We still going strong and drinking away. Next day if we head still hurt, we still going to work. Then we linking up and fetting again. They call me Mr. Fet. Since I'm born I never missed one yet. If sunshine in a dripping sweat, thunderstorm and a soaking wet. They say Mr. Fet you're mad, and I say Mr. Fet you're mad. I come here to get on bad. Fetting is we name. We don't play, we going night and day. No fet get our way. We coming again. Every day, we full of energy. It's fet they calling way. Like that is we name.
We'll come back to footwork and movement throughout the year, but for now, why not get out on the court and work on your split steps? For the coaches out there, my bike race analogy works really well. Explain it to your students, ask them which bike they think will get away quicker, and then tell them that if they use their split steps, then they can be just like that fast bike when they're on the tennis court. And finally, as some of you have been asking for a bit more fun in the videos, here follows the Superman versus Argentinian assassin showdowns in full. These were shot with my good friend Paul, and we hope they'll make you laugh. See you on the next video.
Superman versus the Argentinian assassin.
How do I beat Superman?
Ah! You're going down, pretty boy. Superman versus the Argentinian assassin part 2!
Oh no, here we go again.
Ah! Ah!
This time I have the kryptonite. Oh yeah.
Come on, pretty boy. Come on, assassin. Come on. I got this. I got this. Something is wrong. Something is wrong.